Northern Christian youth professionals have advised against the confirmation and inauguration of the Board of Northwest Development Commission, insisting that the list of members is presently one-sided and not representatives of the diverse interests of the Northwest region. The group at a press conference in Abuja by its chairman Isaac Abrak said, if the Senate goes ahead and confirms the list, and the President inaugurated the members, then Mr. President will have showed the first seed of religious discord in a region that is growing away from religious volatility.
We have convened this press conference to address a critical oversight that we believe warrants immediate attention. We respectfully call upon His Excellency, our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to review the recent appointment to the Board of the Directors of the Northwest Development Commission and include Christians. Why? Because currently, this board lacks Christian representation, despite the fact that there are more than 11 Christians residing in the Northwest region, which encompasses Kaduna, Katsina, Sokoto, Kebbi, Kano, Jigawa, and Zamfara State. Jigawa and Kano states have 2 members each, despite the fact that these states have a significant population of indigenous Christians, yet no Christian was found qualified to balance the 2 slots from the states. Then how about the remaining of Kaduna, Kebbi, Katsina, Sokoto, and Zamfara, whose Christian population is almost half in each of these states, especially in Kaduna State, where the 2006 National Census recorded Christians as higher in number in the state. We therefore fear that our perennial marginalization will continue even in staff recruitment and appointment on the commission workforce. This we cannot accept.
The group said it would be unfair to have a wholly Muslim adherent on a board which has a population of about 11 million people. The chairman decried that many Christian-dominated communities that have suffered high herdsmen destruction and kidnappings, fair resource allocation to these ravaged areas is unlikely since they have no one sitting at the table when decisions are taken.
Let us be frank to ourselves. Every member of this board will prioritize their community's interests when the board sits to map out areas of intervention to carry out development activities. So if the board remains as it is without Christian, then it means that there will be no Christian sitting at the table at the time that decisions of paramount importance will be taken. Then many Christians-dominated communities that have suffered high herdsmen destruction and kidnappings, and those that have been hit by natural disaster, environmental disasters, and communities that actually need, these interventions, are likely to lose out in fair distribution of the interventions that are going to come from the Northwest Development Commission, because they have no representation as of on the board. We all know, we are all aware about the volatile nature of the Northwest, the Northwestern states, in terms of religious sensitivity, in terms of religious crisis, and all of those things. And if we see in the last few years, we are recording a significant, development in security, right? And if this board is now appointed or and inaugurated by the Senate as it is, then it means that people will feel marginalized. And these are the seeds that give birth to insecurities. These are the seeds that give birth to religious tensions. We believe that our president does not want this, and as such, he would do the right thing by including Christians to this board.
The group therefore called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to prioritize unity and promote inclusivity in its decision-making in the Northwest Development Commission.
The inclusion of Christians on the board will not only unite the region, but give the Commission the trust and support that it needs for robust development. Importantly also, this would boost our president's political standing as our people are loyal to his leadership, which is working tirelessly to improve their well-being. We are concerned that the absence of fair representation could impact the Commission's effectiveness and potentially sow seeds of religious discourse, a challenge that we have been working diligently to overcome. The Northern Christian Youth Professionals, one of our philosophy, our cardinal philosophy is to promote religious tolerance. And this was why we are not shy to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Muslim ticket. And this is what we have been engaging the North, particularly in the Northwest, to see that we unify, all religions, especially the Abrahamic religions, which are Christianity and Islam. We bring them together so that we can foster to create an environment where there can be development. But we fear now that with the appointment, if this board is appointed as it is today, then it means that all the efforts that we have been making, along with our other colleagues in the other faiths, trying to bring, unite the people of the region along ethnic and tribal lines together, then it means that our efforts would have been going in vain. Again, we believe that our president does not want this, and we believe that he's going to do the right thing. He's a president that listens to the people. We believe that this oversight does not align with Mr. President's vision, nor that of the leaders and peace-loving citizens of this region, and certainly that of Nigerians as a whole. Our region, the Northwest region, is rich with qualified Christian professionals who can serve distinctively on the board. We have highly educated and seasoned serving and retired men and women, both in public and private sector, such as career civil servants, military, police, and other security services, as well as the clergy. They are people of high integrity, suited to contribute positively to the Northwest Development Commission. We therefore advise Mr. President to appoint one of the Christians to serve as one of the executive of the board. What we are saying here is that not only should the president include Christians in the board, but a Christian should be appointed into one of the executive positions of the board, so that we can have a balance both in the membership and also in the leadership of the board of the Northwest Development Commission. We, therefore, the Northern Christian Youth Professionals, want to state it here categorically clear that as a Christian group who publicly supported and campaigned for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Muslim ticket, our request that this board should be adjusted is not rooted in any malicious or divisive intent. Rather, we are motivated by the principles of fairness and equal representation, which are essential to peaceful coexistence and development of our diverse region. Under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the governors of the Northwest, our region is currently experiencing an unprecedented level of security stability. This progress is due in no small part to the inclusive leadership style of our president and the dedication of our security personnel. It is our hope that we can continue to build on this foundation to foster a stronger, more united Northwest and a prosperous Nigeria.